They call it the free world, but freedom with a price tag isn't freedom, it's a franchise. The 1% don't run countries, they run the narrative. They own the banks, the networks, the platforms, the data, and most importantly, your attention. They've mastered the art of invisible control, not with chains, with choices. They make you choose your own cage. Then thank them for the key that never opens the door. They built a game we were never meant to win. The rules are written in contracts you never signed, the scoreboards hidden in offshore accounts, and the referees there on the payroll. You wake up, work, spend, scroll, repeat, and they call it life. But the 1% don't live at the loop, they designed it. They know competition keep the masses blind, so they turn ambition into addiction, a hunger that never ends, a ladder with no top, a race with no finish line. You see, the 1% aren't rich because they work harder, they're rich because they work together. They collaborate while we compete. They plan centuries ahead while we fight for weekends. They don't need to silence us. They just keep us distracted, arguing over crumbs while they eat the cake. It's not left versus right. It's not race versus race. It's power versus people. And they kept the truth buried for centuries. But here's the part they fear. You can't enslave a network. When the people connect, the system collapses. When we collaborate, their pyramid crumbles. That's what One DNA is all about. That's what Myro Smart Web stands for. That's why they call it dangerous, because it threatens the illusion of their control. When technology becomes liberation instead of leverage, the 1% lose their monopoly on destiny. Imagine it, a world where the algorithm doesn't sell your attention, it rewards your creation, where money isn't mined by machine, but multiplied through collaboration, where fan and artists, dreamers and doers all share in the loop of abundance. That's the future they can't buy because it's not for sale, it's for us. And once we see that we outnumber them, the 1% becomes zero. So what do? We stop competing, we start connecting. We stop asking for inclusion, we start building new systems. The 1% control wealth, but we control the future. Every time we collaborate, we rewrite the code. Every time we share, the old empire cracks. Every time we activate a loop, the balance shifts. The truth is simple. There is no 1% without the 99%. They feed on our attention. They thrive on our division. They fear our unity. So stop feeding the system. Start fueling the movement. This is the rebellion. This is One DNA. This is the end of the 1%. Comment the 99% rise. Subscribe and share this message before it's buried. Join the movement at One DNA and let's build a world where wealth is shared, not stolen. Because the real revolution doesn't start with violence, it starts with connection.